guys, so today I'm going to be taking you through a shoulder mobilizing flow. So this is going to be fairly quick. It's going to be something that you can just chuck in at the beginning of most of your workouts. So let me know how you get on and I hope you enjoy. So for this workout you are going to be needing a strap. If you don't have one, it's not the end of the world, but I would say potentially try and grab a belt. If you have like a broom or a stick, we could also use that. It's going to be a little bit more tricky and you'll have to be a little bit more aware, but try it for me. Otherwise, if you have a band, something that's a little bit stretchy, that's also good. You can grab a t-shirt or a jumper as well. That will give you a little bit of resistance in between the hands. So from here, we're just going to begin with one of my favorite shoulder mobilizing drills. And I want you to take this strap and we're just going to place it in between the hands. Now start with them pretty far apart, okay? We can begin to reduce the distance between the hands as your shoulders get a little bit warmer, but we don't want to be doing that straight away, especially if the shoulders are quite stiff or a little bit cold. So we're just going to take a nice distance between the hands. And from here, all I want you to do is we're just going to take a big inhale. We're going to exhale, begin to reach those arms forward, 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 forward. Draw them nice and high, fingers towards the sky, and then we're going to rotate the hands out. So you can see this begins to rotate your shoulders inwards, and we're going to reach those arms all the way back and behind. And we're going to do this again. We're going to inhale. Reach those little fingers towards the sky, keep this internal rotation, and then when you reach the end range there, we're going to start to externally rotate or draw the palms together and release the hands in front. And we're just going to do this a couple of times, nice and slow here. So I really don't want you just ripping through this because this could have the potential to really hurt your shoulders if you're not careful. So really move slowly and be very aware if something is pinching or doesn't feel comfortable. And if it doesn't, then make sure you take your hands a little bit further apart for me. Okay, give yourself a lot of space here. So we're just mobilizing nice and slowly into your arms. Good. And we're going to do that again a few more times. Good. And back. Awesome. And one more time. Reach those arms up. Good. Now from here, we're going to take the overhead flexion. Now as you're in this position, I want you to note if you're beginning to arch and if you're sending that chest forward and maybe sticking the bum out. Give a little draw in through that lower belly, soften through the ribs, and feel that tailbone just gently drop down towards the ground. So you begin to feel this nice space or this nice length through the back. Feel this gentle engagement of the glutes as well. So this is supporting into your pelvis. And from here, just reach those arms nice and long. And we're just going to pulse them back. So your arms might be here, and that might be as far as you can go without arching that spine. And that's all I want you to do, okay? We're just going into our active range. We're just going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, reach and release. Give them a little bit of a shake out. Good. From here, we're going to come onto our hands and knees. So just pop that band either in front of you or just at the side of the mat. You may be using it a bit later on. And I want you just to plant your hands firmly into the ground. We're going to come into a hands and knees position. Now from here, you can see I've got quite a closed position in the shoulder. So before we go on, I just want you to feel what this feels like, this stacking of the shoulder over the wrists. So we're going to be moving through extension of the shoulder where we begin to take the arm back and behind the body. And then we're also going to be moving into flexion where we begin to take the arm up and towards the ears. So it's really important that you know the difference when I'm cueing for that, okay? So from here, we're just going to begin to slowly release forward and then release back. And this is just a nice gentle mobility work or gentle movement work through the arms and the shoulders. And as you're taking this gentle weight bearing, again, feel this connection through the feet, pull the belly up, and just rock backwards and forwards. Good. Really nice. Now from here, I want you to come into your hands and knees. We're going to stack the shoulders over the wrists. We're going to tuck the toes and pull that lower belly in. Now from here, what I want you to do is without shifting any of the weight and collapsing into that left arm, stay nice and strong and stable through our scapulas, our shoulder blades. We're going to begin to trace those arms forward of the right hand. Good. From here, I want you to lift the arms up. We're going to breathe. Awesome. Now from this position we're going to hold. Feel this active reach. Try not to bend the arms or allow the shoulders to cave in. Only lift it as far as you can even as you can lift that arm straight. And if you feel like you're bending it a lot, maybe try and rotate that palm up towards the sky. This is going to give you a little bit more of a forced external rotation. Then from here, we're going to start to slowly sweep that arm all the way back. Draw the palm towards the sky and take this lovely shoulder extension. Same thing, sweep the thumb forward, maybe draw the palm up and then back. Good. Forward and then back. Really try not to move anything else within the body. One more time, reach it forward and back. And then release that arm down. Other side, again, stay nice and strong through this right arm as you begin to draw the left arm forward, turn the palm up if you'd like, and reach it up towards the sky. And then slowly sweep it all the way back. Good. So at the same time as we're working this mobility in our moving arm, we're creating stability through the supporting shoulder and arm. So you should really feel that right arm working while we're actively drawing that left arm up and back. Good. A few more times, reaching it forward and back. Awesome. Replace that hand down. Now we're going to do the same thing, but now we're going to begin to take full circles, okay? So, again, shift the weight into that left arm, stay nice and stable into the belly, the pelvis. We're going to draw that arm forward, draw the palm up. Now from here, when you get to your maximum range, I want you to rotate the hand out, circle it all the way back and behind you without moving that torso, all the way back to extension, and then we're going to sweep it forward. Good. Draw it up, and then rotate the palm out, turn that shoulder in, and sweep that arm all the way around. And then one more full circle, reaching through the fingers. Stay nice and active in this moving arm, so these aren't just fluffy circles, we're really working. And then the same thing, we're going to reach back. Really good. Rotate that hand in as we circle it round and release it down. Good. Now if this arm on this left leg, if this left arm, is really hurting or is starting to really get tired, you can do these kneeling or just seated if you want to take away any of that difficulty with your left arm. Okay, but I'm going to do one more in this kneeling position because I want to start building a lot of strength in my shoulders as well. And then release that hand down. Good, same side. So again, take it into kneeling if you need, otherwise stiffen his hands and knees. Rotate that arm all the way around. And again, try not to collapse into this right arm. Stay lifted out and up. So we're really working into the back. Wrap that tricep in and round. Fantastic. Two more, reach it up. Rotate that palm out, sweep it all the way up and round. Awesome, last time, all the way forward, pull the belly in, rotate out, around, and in. Fantastic, now we're going to reverse. So we're going to sweep that arm all the way round, reach the fingers long, and then draw it down. Same thing, take the arm back, sweep it all the way around as far as you can, rotate the palm in, and then down. Fantastic. Take that arm back, palm towards the sky. Rotate the hand in as you turn it. Last time. I think I might have made you do an extra one on this side, but never hurts doing an extra rep. And then release the shoulders, release the hands, and just drop back. Good, taking a little bit of weight out of those arms. Fantastic. So from here, give the shoulders a little bit of a circle, a little bit of a shake. I'm going to move into our Anahatasana or our puppy pose, but I'm going to do this in a fairly active way, okay? So what I want you to do, we're going to take the palms and we're going to turn them to face us. From here, I want you to slide the backs of the hands along, so you're really opening the shoulders as much as you can, and drop the chest down towards the thighs. So in this position, I want you to feel how you're rotating the thumbs out towards the outside of your mat. In this position, you may already feel quite a strong opening through the shoulders, especially into the armpits or into the chest. From here, I want you to slowly begin to press the arms forward. As you do, lift the hips, send the sit bones over the knees, hold. Keep the chest away from the ground, but we're trying to maintain that same shoulder opening. And then drag yourself back. Good. We're going to do the same thing. Find this full opening, chest to thighs, and then keep that secured, keep that positioning in the shoulders. Don't let the chest sag down towards the ground. Block through your shoulder joint, and then draw it all the way back. Good. Last time, we're going to reach forward. Keep those thumbs reaching out. Hold here, press forward, draw the belly in. Really, really support here. Squeeze the arms together. Nice and strong. You're going to feel this into the back. Quite strongly. Opening just purely into that shoulder. Into this lovely externally rotated position. Drawing the shoulders into flexion. Really nice. And then slowly from here, maybe try and draw those arms a little bit further forward. Keep the palms facing towards the sky. And maybe try and drop that chest down towards the ground, opening into your full puppy. From here, we're going to press back. Ripple up round. And then drop the chest down. Good. Just 3 more of these. Ripple up. And then drop the chest down. Again, try and keep those thumbs reaching out. 1 more. Opening up. That's a lie. 2 more. And down. Counting has never been my strong suit. And last time now. Really nice. Allow it to release. Take a full breath. And then curl back. Allowing your arms to release back. Awesome. Now from here, we're going to work into a little bit of extension again. And all of this stuff, I really don't want you to be arching or sending the chest forward. We're really just focusing purely into the shoulder. So we don't want to be compensating too much into the chest at the moment. So from here, we're going to reach those arms back. Now from here, imagine, I like to imagine it's like you're spreading out some wings. So you're really opening them as far back as you can. And all I want you to do is to turn the backs of the hands towards each other. We're just going to pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7. So we've got a little bit of an external rotation into the shoulder as we extend. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to rotate the palms in. So you can now feel that the shoulder is going inwards. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pulse the palms together for 10, 9, 8. This should be a little bit easier. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. We're going to rotate those hands out. Maybe try and keep them at the same distance that they were, or even closer, and pulse for 5, 10, 9, 8, not 5, 7, 6, 5, now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold them there, then try and squeeze the palms together, maybe even a little bit more than you had before, and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. From here, I want you to take hold of your hands and draw your shoulders back into a little bit more of a passive extension. If it is impossible for you to grab hold of your hands, what you can do is take your strap or anything that you can basically hold and just grab it either side and use this as a little bit of an extension of your arms, okay? Really good. And now from wherever you are, we're going to slowly begin to draw the chin down to chest. And we're going to draw the arms up and overhead as we send the skull or the crown of the head down towards the ground. Draw those arms overhead, really opening up through this extension of the shoulder. And then ripple back like you're being pulled by your hands. And allow the chest to drop, maybe lifting up right at the top. And we're going to do this again. Ripple the chin down, draw the arms back. Lifting nice and high. Good. And then draw it back all the way. Awesome. Really nice. 1 more. Chin to chest. Lifting all the way back. And then maybe if you feel comfortable, you can even start to lift the hips. Draw those arms a little bit more. Be careful of the neck here. If you feel any pressure or any discomfort into the head or the neck, just sit those hip bones back and keep the weight out of the crown of the head. And then pulling yourself back. Really nice. Good. From here, just take a couple of circles through the shoulders. Good. So when you do your circles, they're actually some of the best mobilizing that you can do for the scapulars and the shoulder and the shoulder joint. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that, but we're going to do super slow arm circles now. So I want you to draw your shoulders together. So I turn to face you. I want you to imagine that your shoulders are almost trying to touch. So you've got this real internal rotation. You might even see that my hands, without twisting them, are just starting to turn out. Now from here, we're going to shrug the shoulders up. I want you to now rotate, or try and almost imagine you're trying to draw the shoulders back and behind you. Feel the shoulder blades slide down the back, almost touching, the tips of the shoulder blades touching together, and then release back apart and behind. So if you see, if I do it framed on the next couple of rounds, you can really see my shoulders working here. We're drawing the shoulders together, and you see the shoulder blades separating out around my back. We're going to shrug the shoulders up. And as I do this, begin to see the shoulder blades begin to squeeze together and slide down my back, and then return to a neutral placement. A couple more, drawing the shoulders in, shrugging them up, all the way around and down. Good, we're going to reverse this. So now we're going to open the shoulders out, trying to think about squeezing the tips of the shoulder blades in and together by here. And then we're going to raise them up. Feel this movement up through the back, and then down, and release. Good. Draw the shoulder blades together. Lift those shoulders towards the ears as they raise up the back. Draw them down, apart, and neutral. One more time. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift them up, down, apart, and neutral. Fantastic. So that's just adding a little bit of ease into your So now we're going to move on to our front. And again, this isn't going to be so much of a weight bearing, but much more of a mobility exercise. So I want you to lie down prone or on your front, and just make sure that you have a little bit of space around you to be able to move your hands. Now from here, we're going to take the arms out to the side in a cactus position, and we're going to place the forehead down and onto the ground. As we do this, I really want you to be aware of never lifting the hips up towards the sky, but we're going to keep a nice gentle lift of the lower belly. So we're really supporting and maintaining a neutral spine here. Good. From this position, all I want you to do is to slowly slide the arms forward, try and squeeze them in towards your ears, and then we're going to draw them out and down towards the sides. And we're going to just do this 3 times, reaching forward and down. Good. And reaching forward and down. And one more time, reaching forward and down. Fantastic. Keep that energy out through the feet. From here, we're just going to now draw them forward as far as you can. Reach, 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 reach until you can't straighten your arms anymore. And then if you can, in this position, we're going to try and lift the arms off the ground, and we're just going to hold. For 3, for 2, for 1, release the hands down and squeeze the elbows back. Good, we're going to do this again. We're going to draw the arms forward, pull that lower belly up, reach them forward, forward, forward. Breathe here, long through the arms, and then release them down and draw them back. If you can't lift those arms off the ground, that is not a problem. Just maintain a little bit of contact and keep doing this, reaching forward of your fingers, and then back. Really good. And we're going to do this 2 more times, drawing forward and then back. Last time, drawing forward and back, and release the arms down. Awesome. So we're going to do that again. Now, if that was super easy and you were like, yeah, okay, cool, that's not really pushing my mobility that far, or maybe you have a really good shoulder flexion already, we're going to begin to do this keeping the arms hovering off the ground. So now we're going to begin to build active range or active control of our range. So from here, we want to lift those arms about 1 inch off the ground. And even in this position, you're going to feel that the shoulders are going to start to work. The scapulars are going to be gently drawing together, and all those muscles surrounding the shoulder blades are going to be stabilizing us in this position. Keep that belly drawing up. And then from here, we're going to draw those arms forward. Keep them hovering as far forward as you can. Squeeze the elbows together, keeping nice and long. And then we're going to bend and draw them back. Good. And we're going to do this again. Reach the arms forward, 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 really slow. And then draw them back. Really good. 3 more. Reach them forward, 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 and back. Awesome. 2 more. Reach them forward. Keep that lower belly pulling in. Keep that torso nice and secure. And then back. And last time, draw them forward.
reaching through the fingers. One long stretch, and then all the way back.
Release the arms all the way down. Awesome. So that was some active flexion work. We're now going to add some extension into this for you. So we're going to inhale. We're going to lift those arms up or keep the fingertips touching the ground if you need. And we're just going to start to draw those arms all the way forward. Now from here, instead of bending the elbows, begin to turn the thumbs towards the ground. The palms are facing out. And we're going to circle those arms or those little fingers all the way round, as high as we can. Keep the head on the ground. Don't let it come off at any point. From here, squeeze your hands together. Rotate the palms down, the backs of the hands down. Draw the backs of the hands over, hovering above your butt. Maybe even coming to hover over the small of your back, the lower back. And then we're going to reverse. Fantastic. Unraveling through the shoulder joint here. Externally rotating. Drawing those hands all the way to the top. And then bend. Whew. And release. And we're going to do that 3 times. Okay, so that was 1. We've got 2 more. It is tough. Move slowly with this, guys, okay? Because the slower you go, the more control you have. So we're going to do it together. Inhale, lifting those arms up. Reaching them forward. Pull that lower belly in. Reach as far as you can with those fingers. From here, rotate the thumbs down, little fingers up. And then circle the arms all the way back. Really nice. Really good. From here, keep lifting as high as you can with those arms. Squeeze the palms together. Rotate the backs of the hands towards the ground. Keep lifting up, active shoulder extension. And then bend the elbows. Take the backs of the hands, hover them over the butt. Or if you can, maybe the small of your back. Keep breathing here. Energy down through the feet. Don't allow those legs to lift. Keep strong. Reach those fingers all the way back. Fantastic. Try and draw those arms forward as you begin to rotate around through the shoulder joint, reaching the palms together at the top of the mat, and then release the arms all the way back. Whew. And drop it down. Awesome. We've got 1 more to do together. Fantastic. From here, lifting those arms up, reaching the arms forward. You can do this. Really good. Rotate the little fingers up, thumbs down, circle those arms. Try and lift as high as you can. Head in contact, feet in contact, fingers reaching long. Awesome. From here, keep squeezing the palms together. Reach as far back as you can. And then maybe from here, turn the backs of the hands towards the ground. Bend those elbows. Try and squeeze the hands up. Really nice. Keep drawing the palms over the butt or the back. And then reverse. Really nice. 1 more time. Drawing the little fingers as far forward as you can. Lifting those hands and maybe rotating now through the shoulder. Drawing the arms all the way together. Reaching as far in front as you can before bending the elbows. Dropping the hands down, this time outside of the chest. Pressing all the way back. And taking your child's pose. If you did not do all 3, do not worry. That is a tough exercise. Really is. So just rock from side to side. Awesome. From here, ripple forward. Sit the butt down. And we're just going to give a little shake out through those arms, through the shoulders. And I want you to take your hand onto the inside or the outside of your right rib. We're just going to start to circle that right arm and really just feel now, hopefully, a nice looseness through your shoulder. They should be a lot warmer. And then maybe take it in the opposite direction. Really good. Really nice. And then onto the other side, taking the right hand to the left rib and circling it round. Again, trying not to move the chest. That's why we've got that hand here. Good, a couple of times. And then the opposite way. Awesome. 3, 2, fantastic. Give them a little shake out. Whew. And you are done. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment, message me, email me, whatever you need. This is the first part of our shoulder mobility series. I'm going to be doing a couple of these, so please keep an eye out for the upcoming videos. And if you have any requests for specific things to do with your shoulders or anything else within your practice, again, let me know. I make this content for you guys, so I want to keep doing it and making sure it's relevant for the people watching. Hope you enjoyed and have an awesome day. Thanks.